Hey guys, my name is Shreyas Kulkarni and I've been working at Thinkitive Technologies as a software engineer. So in today's video, I'll be giving a demo on GitFlow, which is a tool that can be used for providing a generalized or you can say a systematic workflow for Git-based projects. So without any further ado, let's get started with the video.
In order to get started with GitFlow, we need a repository which is initialized with Git. So I already have one here. So if I execute the git status command, it will show me that I'm on the master branch of this repository. So now I can initialize this repository with GitFlow using the command gitflow init. So now it will ask me for the branch naming conventions. So I'll be going with the default ones. And for the version tag prefix, we normally go with v. So I'll just add v here and I'll hit enter for the rest of the things. And yes, now the repository has been initialized with GitFlow and we can start using the GitFlow based commands. So now if I do git branch, it should have created the develop branch as well. And we are already in the develop branch right now. So now let's say I am a developer and I'm working on a specific feature. So in order to start working on that, in the repository I'll have to execute the command git flow feature start and then the feature name. So I'll just go with F1. So yes, on executing this command, like it performed these actions. So it created the branch based on the develop branch and checked me out into that one. So it's as good as executing the command git checkout -b and then feature /f1. So since that branch already exists, so it won't try creating that. So if I do git branch, I'm in the feature /f1 branch. So let's say I added 2 files to this and styles.css. If I do git status, these are untracked right now, so I'll just add them. Git add. If I do git status, yeah, so now I'll just commit these changes. Git commit the HTML and CSS files. So the changes have been committed, and now let's say like these were the only changes that were required for this feature. So I'm ready to finish off this feature. So I'll execute the command git flow feature finish and then the feature name, which is F1. So when I executed this command, the following things were performed. So firstly, like it merged the changes which were made from F1 into the develop branch, and after that it deleted the local one and like check me out into the develop branch. So now if I do git branch, it shouldn't show me the feature /f1 branch. Yep. And now if I do git log, it shows me the commit from the feature branch, which means that the merge did happen. So that was regarding features. And let's say I'm creating another feature which contains a JavaScript file. So again I'll execute the command git flow feature start F2. Again it performed the operations, and then now it must have created the feature /f2 branch. And now let's say I add the JavaScript file app.js. I'll add it, then I'll git status, it's there. I'll commit the changes. And now this was only a part of this feature, so I'll just finish off this feature as well. So git flow feature finish and then the feature name, so it's F2. So now if I do git log, it will show me the log from feature F2 as well. I mean the commit from feature F2 as well. So here's the commit. So now let's say like I have accumulated enough features which can be a part of a release. So I'll just create a new branch called a release branch. So I'll do git flow release start and then the release name. So usually releases have a number to them, so I'll just go with 1.0.0. and once I execute this command, so it created that branch and checked me out into that, and it's asking me to bump up the version number. So we'll just go with 1.0.0. so usually on this branch all the changes are tested, and once everything is deemed to be fine, the release can be finished. So I'll just like execute the command to finish off the release. So git flow release finish and then the release branch's name. So I had given it as 1.0.0. So now it will just ask me a few questions. So I'll just say yes, and then it will ask me write a message for tag. I'll just go with 1.0.0, then X, yes, and I'll save. So now after doing all this, the release branch was merged with the master as well as the develop branch. So now right now I'm on the develop branch. So if I do git log, so it will show this the commit from the release branch. And then the same thing, if I go to master branch and do git log, it will show me all the commits from both the features and the release branch. So that was regarding release. And now let's say in the production environment there's some bug which has risen and it's a critical bug and we need to get it fixed immediately. So for that case we can create a hotfix branch which will be checked out from the master branch. So in order to do that, we'll have to execute the command git flow hotfix start and then the hotfix name, let's say hotfix1 or something. So it created that new branch which is based on the master and check me out into that. So if I do git branch, I'm on the hotfix branch, and let's say I made some fixing for that. So maybe the JavaScript file was faulty, so I'll just create jsfix.js. So if I do git status, it's untracked, so I'll just add it, git add, then git commit fixed bug, and now I'll just finish off the hotfix as well. So for that I'll have to execute the command git flow hotfix finish and the hotfix name which was hf1. So again it will ask me for this and I'll just add the version number here, so 1.0.1. I'll save the changes, and on doing so it performed all these actions. So basically it merged the hotfix branch into master as well as develop, and it added a new version tag to it and deleted the hotfix branch and checked me out into the develop branch. So now if I do git branch, I'm on the develop and the hotfix has been deleted, and if I do git log, it shows me the commit from the hotfix branch here with the tag number as well. And the same thing applies for the master branch as well. So if I check out into the master branch and do git log, it shows the same commit.